It is time for another short tale from the DoorDash Road. I'm your host, Joe, the 50 something Dasher, and the date of recording of this video is May the 5th, 2025. It's Cinco de Mayo. And so I shot a video earlier in today's Dash, and I posted it same day. So you guys probably already checked out that video, but I it was in the first half of the Dash. I was kind of bored. I wasn't getting any good offers. That's why I shot that video. And then a little bit later, like after 11 o'clock, I did a shopping order on Uber. It's just a 4 item shop and it delivered close to home. I came back here and again, I'm kind of like sitting waiting for an order. I was so bored, I got on to Shipped. And here I was looking at these two shipped orders, and I opened up this one for 10.79, and uh, I'm not for $10. I'm not going to Target and picking up a microwave, and not only that, delivering it to right smack in the center of downtown Columbus. Not doing it. Okay, so then check it out. I don't see these very often anymore, but minimum $2 order, decline. That's at 11:39. I'm sitting here, another 4 minutes goes by. Not going clear out to Obets for only 13.75, so decline. And then 8 minutes later, check out this bad boy. A $48 offer for shopping. I was in the bedroom and I was kind of like sitting down on the bed, and I might have had the TV on, and I was getting kind of hungry. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna get up. I'm gonna start making my way to get something to eat, and I'll just, if I don't get anything, I'll just log off the Dash, and call it a day. I was gonna fall like just short of my $100 goal. And no sooner that I got up out of bed and started making my way like into the hallways when I got this order, and I was like, very interesting here. But okay, so the Meyer, that's 42 items. That might take a while. That might be tricky. But the Giant Eagle is just a pickup, and it's kind of cut off in this screenshot, but it wasn't that many items. Is the Giant Eagle pickup, I think, was like 16 items. 13 miles. Everything just like the two deliveries are just outside a zone. Even if this took 2 hours, which I highly doubted that it would, even if it took 2 hours, that's still $24 an hour on this order, and heck, I'd take it. But you never know. I mean, if there's a lot of, I didn't open up the to see what the 42 items were. I just accepted this and chanced it. But hey, there could have been like a lot of multiples. I could have got it done in less than an hour, which would have been outstanding. But so we'll see what happens here. So that's at 11:51. Okay, it takes me 9 minutes to get up to Meyer, and I screenshotted the whole list. Okay, so let's kind of fan these out here. So there a lot of stuff up in the produce area: bananas, apples, and now the one thing that kind of held me up a little bit time wise, it took about 4 or 5 minutes, was right here. This chicken breast from the behind the deli counter. They had, sometimes you'll find like meat and cheese like already pre-sliced and packaged, and I actually found this, but the customer wanted 2 pounds, and there was only 2 packages there, and it was only like, I think maybe not even a pound worth it. So I had to get some cut. Um, Use some toilet paper, chicken broth, milk. I mean, this was, and here you see some more of this stuff from produce: the squash, cilantro. Pretty straightforward. The the really, that deli counter was really the only thing here. Um, didn't have to. I gotta sneeze, folks. Sorry about that. Okay, so 12 o'clock. I was hoping that this shop would take me like under an hour. Okay, so maybe 45 minutes or whatever. So any guesses how long this took me? 30 minutes flat. Shop those 42 items in 30 minutes flat. That's including, is like 4 or 5 minutes at that deli counter. And I had all the rest of those items shopped in 25 minutes. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe that. Okay, so then it's off to, so I check out, load that all into the trunk. Okay, so and then I'm off to Giant Eagle. And so it took me, you see here, it took me 21 minutes. That's checking out with all this stuff, bagging it, loading it up to my car, and the drive to Giant Eagle. I pulled up there in 21 minutes, 8 minutes before that estimated pickup time. I pulled into a spot, and this was the first time. Normally, it prompts me to enter my spot number, but it didn't for this order for the first time, so I don't know. And I sat there. This was about a 10-minute wait before the lady came out. And what was kind of jacked up is, I don't know why she did this, but there was another dasher there to park to my right. Okay, I don't know how long he had been sitting there, and then I pulled up, and then within about 2 3 minutes a third car pulled up. Well, the lady, and we're sitting there for, I sat there, it was about 10 minutes. uh, Several minutes into this other dasher, he honked his car horn. He was getting impatient. First, he honked his horn. Then, a couple minutes later, he got out of his car and walked up to the door they come out of. And that's when she started coming out. And she's trying to come out of that building with like 3 shopping carts. I don't know why she couldn't have just come out with one order at a time. Why you had to try to bring all 3 out at once. It's kind of making it hard on herself. And she loads up the other 2. My order was she had left behind, and that was a cart like holding the door open. But I finally got the order. Then it was off to deliver the Giant Eagle, and you see I had that delivered at 1:16. So that was, what is that, 25 minutes. So you figure the 10-minute wait, and then about 15 minutes to get to that customer. And then just 11 minutes later, delivered the Meyer order. So there you see. So all total, it was about like an hour and a half, roughly, making $48. Outstanding. $15 from DoorDash plus the $1, because I only got the dollar on the Meyer order. $7 tip. And then that Meyer customer left a $25 tip on that. So really appreciate that. That was outstanding. That's like a, $25 gift today I got for Cinco de Mayo. So very much appreciated. And then here's my final numbers. $128 and 4.5 active hours. So it looks like 2.5 hours downtime, but about an hour of that, 45 minutes to an hour of that was two Uber deliveries that I did. I had one food order, which I want to say was a Burger King order, and then I had a 4 item Meyer shop. So I made 1645 with Uber today, and then the 128. So that was 144.45 I made today against a goal of $100, and drove just 79 miles. So very nearly got $2 per mile driven, which is like, for me in my market, that's unheard of. You'd really have to do some serious cherry picking to get $2 per mile, because I've said before in my videos, most of my pickups take place in one zone, or my pickups, and then I deliver to 5 different zones. So yeah, there's in this particular marketplace, there's a lot of mileage involved. But anyway, that's it for now for a very successful, like I said, Cinco de Mayo dash. Um, Thanks, guys, so much for watching. Hope you guys had a good day as well. And as always, be sure to drive safe out there, and we'll catch you at the next video. Thanks again.